Kicks off at 6 p.m. I'm Kami Grayson.
Everyday may carry weight the world never sees. Pressure to lead, pressure to provide, pressure to stay strong, even when everything inside is breaking. This is Man Talk. Real conversations from a man's perspective. No masks, no ego, just truth, growth, and the courage to face what we've been taught to hide. If you're ready to elevate your mind, your relationships, your purpose, pull up a chair. Fellas, it's time to talk. Man Talk.
Hello, this is Crockett Oaks, Executive Director and Founder of Lincoln School Project. Be sure to catch me on the Kami Grayson Show this Thursday, 6 p.m. Central Time, 7 p.m. Eastern Time.
Well, welcome to another episode of SKST Radio, and you tune in to Men Talk as we wrap up this whole season of Men Talk. What better than to wrap it up with the one and only Crockett Oaks? I want to say Dr. Crockett Oaks. Should I say it that way?
Yes.
Let's make that happen. How about that? Crockett, welcome to the show. How are you?
I'm great. Thank you for having me. It's been a long time since we had an opportunity to talk, so I'm just glad and honored to be on your show.
Absolutely. Okay, so tell people who you are and what you do, because I know, but they might not know.
Sure. Well, my name is Crockett Oaks III. I am the Executive Director and Founder of Lincoln School Project in West Plains, Missouri. Lincoln School Project is it was a project that was born out of necessity in my mind. My wife and I, restored a one-room segregation era black school here in my hometown of West Plains. And since we've restored that school and we completed that restoration in January of 2024. We've been holding programs and inviting guest speakers from literally around the world to come in and talk to this community about various topics, primarily things that are cultural and nature, history and nature. And we're learning a lot through just this cultural exchange.
Nice. Well, I tell you, so when we first started following the Lincoln School Project, they were not complete. They hadn't finished it, but they were close to it. And since then, oh my gosh, they've been having all kinds of events and all kinds of write-ups and reports. And you know, we thought we would try to stick our little big toe in there. So we did a little video, not quite what we wanted. T-Nice, play a little video for us.
For decades, Lincoln School stood as a symbol of strength, education, and resilience today. Thanks to Crockett and Tanya Oaks, its doors open once again, welcoming families, students, and neighbors into a space built on unity and hope. Come experience the restoration of a community treasure. Lincoln School, where every story matters and every voice is heard. Contact us. Lincoln School 65, West Plains, Missouri 652.
All right, so that was my AI version. I'm giving our prayer.
Technology, you got to use it. Well, thank you for doing that.
Oh, absolutely. It was fun. But we wanted to give people an idea of all the things that you've been doing and how you got to where you are, you know. And so that's history. You know, you preserved history for us. And that's amazing. That's amazing. So thank you for that.
And thank you for recognizing that. We don't take the preservation of history lightly. We try to be well researched and bring facts to the community that they otherwise didn't know about our collective history. So it's been very rewarding in that regard.
I love it. Absolutely love it. So Crockett, okay, so you do all this. You do all this stuff. What do you do for Crockett? What makes Crockett happy? What makes him smile? What does he do in his leisure time?
I tell you what, Kami, I've been enjoying just the engagement that I've had and the exchanges that I've had through my work at Lincoln School. I mean, Lincoln School is really family business, Kami. Yes, it has been a historical place that recognized a segregated past in our community. But my father went to school at Lincoln School for the first 2 years of his life. My aunts, my father's sisters, went to Lincoln School all 8 years and graduated. Lincoln School was
Wow.
grade 12 through 8. And so, really, it's been very rewarding for me and therapeutic to do family business through the restoration of Lincoln School. And then, most importantly, telling its story. Because I think through that storytelling, we've been able to move closer as a community through just that exchange of information. There was a lot of things the community didn't know about our segregated past, and we're doing it in a, discussing it in a very thoughtful, but yet sometimes provocative way.
Nice, nice. I do know that you guys have upgraded your t-shirts. I still have my gray t-shirts, but as I was doing my research, I see everybody got a brand new black t-shirt, and I don't have one. So I'm just saying,
We will take
I,
care of that. Definitely.
I'm so spoiled.
T-shirt on Kami, the great Kami Grayson's back. I would consider myself very accomplished to be able to do that. So we got some
Thank you. Thank you. Because I'm a part of, so even when I'm not there, I put on my t-shirt proudly here, And so, and I remember Dr. Ron used to wear his all the time, all the time. So,
you and Dr. Ron and T Nice have been cheering us on from the very beginning. You believed in what we were doing. You held podcasts with some of our guests at Lincoln School. And so, yeah, you've been with us since day one. And for that, we thank you.
well, yeah, absolutely. Now, see, so this is not about us. This is about you. We try to give you your flowers, but thank you. We appreciate you. Receive that well. Okay, so you had something going on back. I want to say back in May. You had something going on back in May, and it's a honor, a privilege to know this man that's just phenomenal, who's doing all kinds of things that they just throwing stuff at him. So tell people about the ceremony that took place and your commencement. Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, Lincoln University, and I have to give you a little bit of context. Um, we discovered that a lot of Lincoln School's teachers from 1926 to 1954 were graduates of Lincoln University here in Missouri in Jefferson City. And so, just in working with Lincoln University back and forth and speaking with the president of the university there, in the acknowledgement of the close kinship that Lincoln School and Lincoln University had, I was very pleased and honored to be bestowed a honorary doctorate of human letters from Lincoln University. This past May. And I have to tell you, Amy, I have to finish the story by telling you it's a full circle moment for me because as a kid growing up, I had my very best friend here in town. His name was Sean Balance. Shout out to Sean Balance. His parents were alumni of Lincoln University, and they would take me up there year after year to attend Lincoln University's homecoming. And so Lincoln University was probably the very first college campus I ever stepped on, and certainly it was the very first HBCU that I attended, as an onlooker, as a spectator of homecoming weekend as a kid. And so to be awarded an honorary PhD from Lincoln University really has served as a full circle moment for me.
I love it. I love it. T, we have a picture of him at his ceremony. Can we pull that up for people to see? Look at that.
Yeah, yeah.
How cool is that?
It was surreal for me to be standing on the stage next to President Mosley and next to the Board of Regents president there, and then looking out at my family in the audience and my brothers of Omega Psi Phi Fraternity Incorporated sitting in the audience. It was just, it was a great day for us, and I'm blessed.
I love it. I love it. Congratulations. Absolutely. Man, so I mean, Crockett, you have that's what I'm saying, you have accomplished so much in so short of a time. I know it probably seemed like it was a long, long time. You and Tanya are probably just like, phew, but at the end of the day, look at all the positive things that you brought to the community. And may I add, it's not just African Americans enjoying the school. It's everyone. It's all races. It's a unity, and that's what I like about that. Can you share a little bit more about that?
Well, that's my honor to share this aspect of it. So when we started restoring that old dusty building that was built in 1926 for um, the education of Black folks here in West Plains, we thought it was just about restoring a building, beautifying the building, and therefore beautifying the neighborhood. Um, but things started happening. Stories started being shared. Conversations started being had. And we realized that not only were we restoring the building for its history as a school for African Americans, it also was a VFW post for a number of years, about 15 years. And then after that, it was the home of the 4-H program that was hosted by the city, hands, heads, hearts, and health, the 4-H program. And then it ended up being the home of Alcoholics Anonymous for the majority of its existence, like 30 plus years. And so these stories started coming out. People started talking about how the building meant so much to them for the respective chapters in their life that they had attended that building, whether it was as a 4-H student or instructor in a couple of instances, and also those that attended Alcoholics Anonymous. So we don't take our responsibility lightly to tell its story. We do celebrate the fact that it was the origin of the building was for African Americans for their educational benefit. And so that's the history that we really are clear about establishing our position of restoration. It was in the name of the school, but certainly it's been a bonus benefit for all of these other entities to come to the table and work with us and share stories for the community.
Yeah, I love it. I love it. I mean, and I want to ask the question, what's next for you?
So last year we finished up Reflection Plaza, which consists of 2 bronze statues, one of a little girl making the iconic hand and heart sign. Her name is Hilda Now. She stands 7 foot tall on a 3-foot pedestal, or 10 feet in the air. She stands. And then a little boy entitled I Too Am America. He's 4 foot on a 3-foot pedestal. So there he is, 7 foot in the air. That was last year's project, and we delivered that to the community in fine fashion. This year, it's been more about being very clear on how we're going to tell a story for future generations and making sure that we document, work through archiving key critical documents and events that have happened in recent time for Lincoln School, and then solidifying these partnerships that we've formed with various entities and people and universities to further our research and knowledge of the history of Lincoln School and its teachers and its alumni. And so that's where we're at now. More storytelling, more documenting to make it ready for future research and storytelling.
Nice.
Thank you.
Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to take a quick break, and we're going to come back with the main question of the day.
Thank you.
Yo, turn it all the way up. Yo, you're locked in with street grind entertainment, repping Texas with nonstop heat. We bringing you the hottest music, exclusive videos, fire podcasts, and radio that never sleeps. This ain't just entertainment, it's a movement. Independent artists, real stories, major vibes, and nothing but straight pressure. So buckle up, lock in, and let the grind take over. Street grind entertainment, where the streets meet the spotlight, and the grind never quit. Let's go.
All right. If you just tuned in, you haven't tuned in too late, you tuned in to the Kami Grayson Show, and we are at our wrap up for Men Talk. And what better to wrap it up with Dr. Crockett Oaks in the house? And so very excited about that. And so Crockett, we're come to the point where it's time for our Men Talk question of the day. Let's see what we got.
Welcome to Men Talk. Here is our question of the day. What is one habit you had to unlearn to step into your next level? Let us know in the comments below.
All right, did you get that?
One habit that I've unlearned to step into my next role.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I have a habit of listening and letting people lead with their thoughts, and then formulating my thoughts around what I've heard them say. And at this stage of my life, I'm 55 years old. As you rightfully pointed out, I've had the benefit of a number of experiences. Oftentimes what I've discovered is people want to hear from me and they want to formulate their thoughts and ideas around what it is that I think about certain people. And so just being intentional with my advice, being thoughtful with how I represent others with my actions. And I guess the unlearned part would be, I still listen, but I do acknowledge people want to hear from me. And so I'm more conversant and I share. And then listen sometimes in that order. And it makes for a better discussion, a more informed discussion to help ground the situation a little better. So that's what I would say I've unlearned myself to do, because sometimes when people are prepared to talk to you, they don't really know what it is that they want, but they want something. It's probably best to help ground them through a discussion.
Yeah, I love it. I love it. So, Mr. Crockett, tell people how they can get in contact with you.
Well, my email address is Lincoln School 65775 That's Lincoln School 65775 And my website is lincolnschoolproject.com. And there we have a contact portal as well. Please look at what we have going on. We update our website regularly. And we do have some exciting things going on here in West Plains. And it's starting to obviously attract attention from the likes of influencers like Kami Grayson. And I'm just pleased that West Plains is receiving its flowers for the preservation of Lincoln School. It was a community effort all the way.
I love it. Well, I'm very proud of you and Miss Tanya. I still got to get up there. I thought I was going to make it a couple of years ago, but it just, wasn't in the cards. But I'm still there in my heart. So I'm still there in my heart.
We would absolutely love to host you, Kami. Anytime you say you want to come, I'm going to put you on the podium. I want my community to meet you. I want to do a community forum with Kami Grayson facilitating. I want to do a lot of things that leverages the common talent. And by the way, I forgot to mention, Kami, I got elected to city council this year. So you asked me what's new, what's on the horizon for me. I'm serving as a councilman for West Plains, Missouri, and and through that position, it gives me the opportunity to be in touch better with the community and hear what their concerns are for the future of our community. And then be in a position to try to influence that and do something about it. So I'm excited, stoked, to say the least, and we're going to keep on.
I love it. You know, it's a funny thing though. We have a new podcaster who's the councilman for District 7 here in Virginia Beach, and so he's doing his podcast on at the studio. And it's so funny because every time we see him, we think Alderman Davis from what is it? Thelma and Good Times. Alderman Davis from Good Times. So you join the Alderman Davis Club now. Welcome. That is funny. Man, I am so proud of you. I mean, you know what? You just keep going. Just keep going.
I'm having fun and feeling like I'm impacting things in the right direction. And I think that the world needs more of that good, positive spirit. And for the corner of the world that I can influence to deliver that, that's what we're trying to do here.
I love it. I love it. Well, if there's anything we can do here, this is your home as well.
You've always been very helpful and supportive, and I always appreciate you.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay, guys, this concludes our Men Talk for today. So if you need to ask him questions or want to learn anything, you can go onto our website. I'll still be playing everything for the rest of the month. So we'll just do replays until we get started next month with the kids program. We got Jada is actually going to be co-hosting a series. And so I'm very excited about my animated co-host coming to life. And so very excited about that. And guys, just support as much as you can. They do have a 501c3, and so they do accept donations. So if you have you need to donate to a good cause, well, the Lincoln Project is a good cause, and so their doors are always open. And go see them. Go see the school. Tony was down there. I didn't get to make it, but he really, had great things to say about the event and all that. I was a little jealous because I didn't get to go, but it's okay. I'll have my time.
That was great. It was great to have BJ T. Nice representing in the event, and it was family business for them as well. So we were just great that he was able to make it back to Missouri, his roots.
Yep, it was nice. I seen pictures and yeah, it was beautiful. So I mean, keep on going, Crockett. Don't stop. And tell Tanya I love her. And till next time, guys. Bye for now.
As we close today's Men Talk, thank you for tuning into SKST Radio and SGE Radio. We truly appreciate your time and support. If today's conversation encouraged or inspired you, don't keep it to yourself. Please like, share, and subscribe so we can continue reaching more people.